Fulani militants, these Islamic militants we've been talking about, they're getting paid by the Chinese who are operating illegal mining operations in Nigeria.
Now, West Virginia Congressman Riley Moore, who's been to Nigeria and helped prepare that report for President Trump. You have new developments, and welcome in Focus. Thank you.
Well, Harris, thanks for having me, and thank you for staying focused on this topic that many, unfortunately, are ignoring, but not you, so thank you for that so much.
Absolutely. What is the very latest that you have for us on this?
Well, we presented our report to the White House, and obviously we had talked about that previously, and this was pursuant to President Trump asking me and many other members of Congress, Republicans, to go to Nigeria, investigate, understand what's happening, particularly in the Middle Belt region of Nigeria, which we've talked about a lot. This is where a lot of this killing is going on. One of the things I think people that will find extremely shocking from this report is that the Fulani militants, these Islamic militants we've been talking about, they're getting paid by the Chinese who are operating illegal mining operations in Nigeria. So the Chinese go in, they don't have a permit to mine, and they will bribe people in that state to be able to mine, and then the protection money is then paid to the Fulani militants, who then use that money to then go murder and martyr Christians within Nigeria. So there's a lot to unravel here, but thank God President Trump has accepted this report. He is working so hard to bring the different sides together, the U.S. and Nigeria, but also our interagency coalition that we have going on, that we do have a plan and we are moving forward on this. So we do feel like we're taking good steps.
Well, and I know the president has fortified on the ground there with some military intelligence and military support, if you will, because the president there, who is Muslim but his wife is Christian, which is interesting there in Nigeria, has accepted some help to go after these killers. You mentioned mining. Is this over energy, any of this? I had not heard that from you.
No, this is rare earth. These are rare earth minerals that the Chinese are extracting there in Nigeria, illegally, by the way.
Okay.
You see, Rep. Riley Moore just confirmed in this video that the Chinese are part of the people that are sponsoring, that are funding most of these Fulani militants, to protect them during their illegal minings in Nigeria. I know a lot of Nigerians know that this is just as a result of bad leadership in the country. If we have a serious leadership that is interested in governance, there is no way anybody can come from anywhere and do things like this in the country and get away with it. It can't happen. Nobody from any part of the world can get into the United States and do things like this. You sponsor killers in the country just to protect you, to mine their minerals illegally. You can't do this. You first of all have to write your will before you embark on such suicide mission, because you will never live to tell the story. That is leadership. The same Nigeria where most of all these Chinese are doing this, funding most of all these killers to protect them during their illegal minings. The same country, nobody from Nigeria can go to China and do the same thing. You will never live to tell the story. That is leadership. One of the major problems we have is leadership. Just like what Peter Obi said in one video. He said, it is not just about giving us aid. It's not just about helping us. Help us to get good leadership. That is the major problems we have.
I spoke to European Union this morning, all the ambassadors, and I asked them, we need leadership. Help us to get leaders who can serve this country.